What is up, everybody? There's nobody here, but we'll wait and see if anybody comes in. Have a messed up night. Hello, everyone. We got three in. I appreciate y'all coming in. Uh, Lolly's not here right now. She had to take a friend to the hospital, so it's just me at the last minute here, and I'm sorry about that. Let me turn this thing off. You'll bear with me. What's up, Jamin? Low chasing ghost. Hey, keep American Uncensored. Glad y'all can make it. Probably should have canceled the show, but like I said, it's up 2-4. Lolly had to take a friend to the hospital, and she's actually in the car driving right now on the way home. So she won't be here for a while. So it's just me. Sorry to disappoint you all. What's up, Evil Rick? So what? We didn't really have anything planned, and I'm not real good at this at all. As you can see, I can't do two things at once. So if I blow through the comments, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way, Jamin. But I do have some things to talk about. You all saw, some of you saw last week's video about some of the crap that's been going on in the house. Hey, Dave. Dave's here. All right. If I only knew how to send you a link. Ah, here, give me a second. Invite. Invite guest. Copy. What all this means. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm losing it here. Hmm. Well, that didn't work. Again. What's up, Sterling? Trying to figure this out. Yeah, I can't figure it out, Dave. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing these lives like this. What's up, Quick Shoe? Let's see. So, but we are going to talk about it. Like I said, some of y'all seen the video last week, and I don't get spooked around here too often, but I got pretty spooked. I wish I knew how. 2-4. I'm not sure how to do it. It said to copy it and copy it and send it, but I don't know how to copy it and put it in the comments. I don't know if Lolly can do it on her phone. She was in the chat. I don't know if she's still here. But Lolly's had a bad week due to the spirits in the house, and she has some. Right, honey. She ain't saying nothing. But I see her. Maybe she's trying to do the link. I don't know. But we had some crazy stuff happen. They end up
Sorry,
affecting.
I was on mute because I'm in the hospital with my friend.
Oh, you're still in the hospital.
But I got the link in the and
Okay.
there's a link in the YouTube. So Sterling or Dave or whoever can click on the link in the YouTube. Did you get it?
What part of the YouTube are you talking about?
In the
Oh, I see.
comments.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm behind because I was trying to do it myself.
And then you just put add to panel or show when they come into on the bottom of the screen.
Okay. Thank you, Dare.
You're welcome. Sorry, guys.
What's up, Motor Bomb? Evil Rick. I think I'm about caught. Nope. But anyhow, Lolly ended up getting affected pretty bad. And when they affect her, for some reason, they make her angry. She gets, and Lolly's not an angry person. You all know that. But she gets angry. She gets angry about everything. What's up, Shocker? She even got angry that, oh, I see somebody back there. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. But Lolly ended up getting affected pretty bad. We can't hear you, Dave. I can't hear you. I don't know if the people can. Look, there's a... Let's see. Let me, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know how to turn your volume up. Are you all in the audience hearing Dave? Bad audio.
I hope my audio is a bit better now.
Oh,
I hope
yes.
my
Much
audio
better.
is a bit better now.
Yep. I can
Okay,
hear you
so
real
what it
good
was
now.
I was running through. Yeah, I was running through the
Well, then lost him. Come back, Dave. What's up, sick bastard? Oh, sorry. Let's see. No, he ain't back yet.
What happened to Dave?
We lost him. He's coming back slowly. There he is. Hang on. There you are. No, we've lost your audio again. No, sorry about it. I'm not hearing a word you're saying. But anyway, Lolly got affected really bad in the middle of the night. She got very angry. Now say something. Is that you, Dave? Well, uh, Sterling says shut off Bluetooth. Oh, he done backed out again. So I ended up having to do a cleansing. Of course, before I did the cleansing, I read some scriptures out of the Bible, which usually when bad things happen around here, that's my first thing I do. And it's it's sad because they don't affect me like they do her. I mean, yeah, I know when I can feel when they're here, and I know when they're doing stuff, but they apparently don't have the ability to affect me like they do her. With her being an empath, she they seem to affect her quite a bit. Oh, that's all right, Dave. We understand. You can only do what you can do. So we did have to do a cleansing the other night, and I don't think it's affected her anymore. She did have a rough 48 hours, though. There you go. I hear birds.
Can you hear? Okay, that's good. Okay, then there
Yeah.
are plenty of birds. I'm going to take you all guys on a bit of a cheer me up trail. How's that? It sounds
Okay.
like you've had a bit of a trying week,
Yeah.
and I don't know, maybe the birds in this place and the trees and might give 5 seconds of relief for a terrible week. Is that something that would be allowed on Mythical Riders?
Yes, sir. It's an open mic.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, there'll be a little bit of patchy internet. I don't have the best internet because I don't know if you can see way up there.
Yeah. You're covered. Now, see, every time you touch your phone, it messes up. Yeah, we lost him. No motorbomb. There's a spirit that comes around. They don't come around very often, but it's a bad spirit, and it seems to make Lolly uh, very angry, and she will get angry about anything. So little that she was like complaining that I had my hat on. She's like, "You got your hat on?" And if she's complaining about something like that, she's definitely getting affected. So we did do a cleansing, and I knew I should have done it right after I made that last video or videoed that last video because the video was made the week before. Because as some of y'all saw, there was some pretty bad and evil stuff that came up. I was getting ready to take the dogs out, and it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, and something scratched at the door before, while we were standing in front of the door, and it sounded just like the dogs putting their claws on the door and scratching at the door to go out because we got two that'll do that. And I looked down at, the one that does it, and she's standing right there with me, and she was stretching, so it wasn't her. She couldn't even reach the door. So I was like, what the hell? So I went ahead and took the dogs out, and then I got my ghost. When I came back in, I got my ghost tube going, and that's when I made the last two videos was from that same night. And you saw when they had the devilish looking dude come up and what I would call bodies with no faces, and that's what it looked like. It looked like bodies in a church with no faces, and they said a lot of bad things too. And they usually call me an idiot and stuff like that, and I didn't get none of that. It was more serious. And then after I did the cleansing, also to mention that I turned on my ghost tube, and it kept saying, "Well, I can't get in. I can't get in. I can't leave, and I can't get in." So hopefully, whatever it was that I got it, I got it out of the house. But never, even the cleansing, never. They don't last forever. There's something about this property and this land that brings them back. Hi, Briny. Good to see you. Uh, Anyhow, let's see if I can do this. Show some of it. We are on ley lines and portals. Yeah, I believe that. We got caves underneath the house. There's when it rains real hard and the caves fill up, you can actually see water bubbling up out of the ground back in our backwoods here. The spirit that's bothering me is a childhood friend who passed away in front of me. Ooh, that's a touchy one, Sterling. That is truly it. Have you told him to go to the light and be with the ones that love him? No, you really, when they're persistent like that, and you know who it is, you. And one thing else that might help is you telling him that you have no bad feelings for what had happened, and sorry, trying to add Dave, and that he's free to go to the ones he loves and go to the light. And if it's persistent, you just need to tell him that he's not welcome there anymore. First girlfriend. That's awful, Sterling.
Anyway, what a nice connection to see you all. I hope the audio's
Yep, you're
you
good.
can hear the birds. It's not too many birds at the moment, but give it time; they'll come. I'm in a very alive place, guys. The world here is alive. It is certainly not hanging around haunting people.
Yep.
So I'm
That's
sorry
good.
that what, but
So
everybody's
is this your
okay.
new? Is
Yeah,
this
this is
your
my
new
new
residence?
This
Okay.
is my new residence. Like I'm a bit hesitant to pick the phone up and
Yeah.
but I'll give it a little crack. See if because yeah, there you go. I don't know how much good you can really see it.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, let me see.
Down through there is the beach, but it's covered by trees. That's the house up there. My bike's in there, so uh, there you go, Lolly. How you
Uh,
doing? Someone's
no,
trying to bring.
I was trying.
No, you're
I was
doing really
trying
well.
to.
You're doing so well, Frog. You know,
No, I ain't.
it's all
I suck at
good.
this. And now I don't know how to shift it back. Press to shift.
Maybe just click on it.
Uh,
Anyway, to the others in the chat, it's not all about me, but for 5 seconds, I'm just going to say hello to you. Hope I'm still there. It's,
yep, you're still here.
something's up with this phone. It's a terrible phone, guys. I love using the GoPros and, you know, oh, there you go. Darkness has come. Oh, look at the garden anyway. It's old school 1950s, which has got a
Well,
real charm.
that's
I love
cool.
this place. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't
I'm
know
sure
if you
you.
can really see them.
Well, I do remember that's the same place that you were at before, right?
Yeah. Well, I made some music, and I mean that's
Yeah,
what we'll be doing.
yeah, I remember.
So we've got the drums and everything, all the keyboards set up. It's just now we know how bad we are as musicians, so we're sort of a bit frightened to start again. But I think once we're in the swing of things, we'll be right.
It-
We'll be
Just long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. As long as you're
yeah,
having a
high
good
motor.
time, have a good time.
It's yeah, but I just want to be a little bit infectious with my good time and and be around people who are having also a great time. You know, so
Yeah.
hopefully I can cheer up a little bit. But I'd like to keep listening to the story that I just so rudely interrupted.
Uh, well, that was pretty much it. I was the the uh the spirits here doesn't seem to. There's never not one here, even after doing a cleansing. There's still spirits here, but I don't mind the spirits that are just hanging around, and that's what most of them do. They just hang around, like
Because it's a safe,
waiting.
welcoming place for you.
Yeah, her her husband that passed away comes around. He likes to hide my shit, and her mom
Right?
comes by, and her grandfather comes by, and they're not troubling. But when it seems to the more spirits that get here seems to draw in the energy of a bad spirit. We've lived here probably 5 years now, and this is the third time that she's been affected and has had these angry spells. And she knows it's not her because she's not an angry person at all. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice.
I'm just trying
You,
to sort of counteract that evil spirit's intention. Beautiful
yes.
in your house of nature and why we live, why it's important to live.
I look, what you're saying and talking about is very cool, man. I'm sorry that some people get eeked and freaked out by things that they don't know about, which is the spiritual world. But yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
much in the real world right now, which I haven't been in for a while. The real world sort of. But as you said, open mic, open mic. I'll
Yeah.
quietly sit down and listen to what you were saying.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
Now, go on. It's good to be part of the show, Froggy. There's so much, but this is your show. I don't want to take it over.
No, you're fine. We're all interested in hearing about your adventures, always.
Look, it was a pretty sick ride, really. Yes, definitely in places. It was what's the right word here? Yeah, I wrote affirmatively. How's
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the
um,
videos, but I
I,
couldn't comment because my phone battery fried out on me and we had to get my phone fixed.
oh, okay. No,
But
look,
I did
this
see
is
all the videos.
this is mad. I just don't have much control on the way that the camera works. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. Bloody hell! But I
I
got
remember
a
seeing that picture.
yeah. I thought I'd use that. I hadn't seen that painting in such a long time.
Yeah.
Facing
Yeah,
front, facing back. Let's have a look at that.
I, I remember seeing that going back through your channel and listening to your music.
Mate, just the fact that you can remember stuff is yeah, it's pretty cool. For
Yeah.
I appreciate the support. How can I do this? Facing backwards, facing the other way. When you work off a terrible cheap phone, um, hopefully the audio is good.
Yeah. Audio's good.
But I'll have a bit of a rewatch. So yeah, look, it was cheaper than I first thought. I had X amount of dollars to get across, and I didn't really want for anything, but I came out with some change, so I'm very happy with that. Maybe because I
That's
wasn't
always a
paying for
plus.
two bikes to paying for two bikes
Yeah.
to get across the country. And
Yeah.
look, we
That.
were very fortunate. I had tailwinds pushing me at hurricane level all the way across. We had a big, and it was, if I was going the other way, I just would have packed it in. Would have just
Yeah. That'd have been
no fun.
bad, huh?
Yeah. So headwinds, they're so yeah, I was pushed right across really by those winds and trying to on the storms and rain fronts. Because yeah, it's pretty miserable riding in the rain.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of riding in the rain, but
Yeah.
riding in zero degrees was not cool. Not cool at all.
No.
That was how do I just turn this to be talking to you guys? Wish I could do this. How do you do it? Facing back, facing front. Okay.
Yeah, because
I think that
when you're traveling that far, you wanna maintain a high rate of speed because you got a long way to travel, and it's hard
affirmative.
to do that when when it's that cold.
Affirmative riding at that sort of yeah, but I pulled up for an hour, let the sun but then I used to put my gloves in the engine and I burnt them all.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's all
Uh,
shit all over there. But yeah, get that. It'll come off, bit
yeah.
of sandpaper. It'll come off. I'm not that worried about it. Bike I mean I could probably get away with a few more Ks on the rear tyre, but I've got the money for a brand new one. I'm going to whack it on anyway. Then peace of mind.
Uh-huh.
This is a wet part of Australia where I'm in now. Hey, see you, Lolly.
Yeah.
By the way, I hope you're well, darling. Thanks for all your support through the trip. I thought the last trip I did a lot more videos. This one's it didn't need. I think it was perfect. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
need to have 6 videos. I think 3 videos
Uh-huh.
were enough, and you get the idea.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of writing. There's a little bit of. You're all very lucky. I didn't start reading this really just depressing book. I thought if I have to read it, all my viewers are going to read some of it too. So it was pretty depressing. Well, I'll leave that for another time when I'm in a different headspace. I
Yeah.
think. But yeah, look, it's definitely a tree change, big time. I'm in the rainforest, and I think some of the birds you can hear
Yeah.
are pretty amazing. But I'm in an art studio where they're burning pixels,
Uh-huh.
which is quite interesting. He's making images of water on the sea, but how he's making the images is he's burning um, pixels into the paper through a laser printer, and it's very interesting. But the process is very smoky and just stinky. Hey,
Yeah.
Motorborn, you and Frog are both awesome. Lolly, I'm certainly glad to know you guys. That's really cool. I thought I'd read that comment for you because
Yeah.
I did after all. I'll help you in the show. You people can,
Okay. I need all the help I can get.
no, you don't, Frog. You're the super. You're the superstar of Indiana, mate. How
That
many
ain't
in the
saying
chat?
much for Indiana.
How many in the chat now?
9.
9. That's cool. G'day,
Yeah.
everybody. Australia here on the east coast. I used to live on the west coast. Now I'm on the east coast, and I'm going to start exploring that as content for my YouTube channel because there's some really, really great places to see around here. The roads, they're not that good, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious. It's certainly not the riding of Western Australian styles over here until you get out and into the country, and then those roads are not so bad.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be going up too for all. Hey mate, yes, I'm exploring new ideas and exploring new territories, and
Yeah.
right in I've got some memory of the roads I'm riding, but I'm also discovering new ones, like that one at the end of the video. Yeah, I got a bit freaked out being a bit lost. But I mean, I wasn't lost. I knew where I was going, but at the time, I didn't know the road. And when you don't know a road after 12 hours of riding, it
Yeah.
certainly made a bit of interesting cliffhanger-ish type filming. So
Adventure.
yeah, I hope that all came through in the films. But
Yeah.
anyway, uh, yeah, I'm just happy to listen to what you're all about, man. And as you
Well,
guys are happy to listen to what I'm all about. So yeah, it's a bit.
yeah.
It's how do we compromise on YouTube? I know you've got things to say. I've got things to say. Um, just want to be
Um,
respectful, and here's something to fit in with your dead themes. The dead tree.
the dead tree.
There you go. Isn't it wonderful?
Uh-huh.
What line? What absolute crazy lines of nature.
Yep.
Um,
That is a
the
wild
twer-
looking tree.
It's a pretty cool tree. And then there's the rainforest down there over the fence. Just over the fence is the rain. So yeah, look, if I I didn't know this was here, I probably wouldn't bother investing. What, 4,000 2,500 mile. Let's call it. It's a little bit less. I think it's about 4,000 kilometers
Yeah.
across. Look at that, man. I don't know. Put us up again if you can. You don't have to. But that's crazy. It's just this is where I can you know, sit down with the birds and the trees and the flowers and the bees.
Yeah.
And our little rocky
Nothing wrong with
path.
hanging out with nature.
I think so, man. You know, it and what 20 minutes from here I'm in peak hour traffic that you can't even fathom, you know.
Yeah.
Compared to West Australian guy, I can't fathom that sort of travel. But anyway, let's put you back there and carry on with the show. Thanks everyone for letting
Okay.
me have a bit of a. I really appreciate that.
No problem. You'll have to send me your new address so I can send you some. I have a couple things I need to send you. And I've kind
No
of been
worries.
waiting for you to find a new place because I didn't want to send it, and by the time it get there, you'd be gone.
I'm really pleased. Oh, I still got contact with West Australia, so it's all, you know, it would have found its way to me. Um, yeah, it's not an address that I really want to give out during the broadcast. So
No, you should still
surely,
have my email. If you don't, I'll send you an email. I still have yours, I believe.
then we're right to go, Frog. Fucking got me talking in American, mind you. It's not a it's not a quintessential American accent. Yours. It's not
Yeah.
Jersey, or it's it's not Californian. It's
Hmm.
definitely yeah.
It's
You've
not
got
Alabama.
it's not. You've got definitely a unique accent. Oh, guys, sort of. I wasn't trying to copycat Sterling with his, and one-upmanship. You he moved, I moved, and both across the country. Such
Yep.
radical instances, and I think it's good. You know, and in the middle of winter for me, was
Hmm.
a real sort of test. 0 degrees. It's not a lot of fun to ride in
No,
when there is no temperature.
no. I've ridden
No,
in the snow before, so I know I know it's not pleasant.
yeah. Well, it wasn't quite snow, but tell you what, yeah, because it's funny. They say it's hot during the middle of the day in the desert and bitterly cold when the sun goes down, which is sort of what's
Yeah.
the case out in the
Yeah.
desert. But that's all part of finding yourself, getting out there
Yep.
into the back road tracks. So yeah, I wrote a little couple of AI songs that sort of meshed up with it quite well. Um,
Yeah. Yes, I did.
I still got a lot of it's a funny thing, the AI. There's people that hate it, and there's people that love it. It's a funny thing, but that's a topic for another show. I hand it over to you, Frog. Ribbit. Hey,
Eva Rick says, I've lived several years when the bike was my only transportation. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how Hooligan is. He don't have another ride. That's why it really sucked when somebody flattened his tire. Apparently that's what happened because they found a piece of razor blade inside his
What?
tires. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. Somebody
do anything silly.
sabotaged him.
I hope he doesn't do anything silly, and he has a quick little prayer to God that
Yeah,
may karma be bestowed upon the person that sliced my ride, and may
yeah.
that karma and
Bite them in the
retribution.
ass.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, he's
it's one of those. He has got a loud bike. I dig it, but some very brave people to attack his bike. I mean, he doesn't look like the most
sweetest of gentlemen. I'll recycle
Yes, he
hooligan.
is.
He put the fear of God
Uh-huh.
into most. So pretty brazen to do that to his bike. That
Yeah.
sucks. He's got no money to fix it either. So is he down?
No, he's been down for about 2 weeks, but he just got his tire. He finally got his tire put on. What kills him is
Good.
he's got a shaft drive. He doesn't have a chain drive, so it's even
Yeah.
more for him to get a tire changed than it would be like for us because we can take it off and he's got that gear drive and you can't just. It's not as simple as most. So it cost him a pretty good penny to. It froze up there, Dave. It cost him a pretty good penny to get it fixed. What's up, Robert? Good to see you. Glad you made it. I hope the old lady's been able to go out and practice. Recycled hooligan, Jamin. He's from Alabama. He's a real cool dude, covered in tats. He's got tattoos from his top of his head to his feet. I think the only place that ain't tattooed is the bottom of his feet. And I wouldn't doubt it if he doesn't have one there or plan on getting one there. Yeah, it does suck because the part of Alabama where he's at is kind of limited. Okay, you're back, Dave. Uh, it's kind of limited on good places to work at, and so he's not making a whole lot of money and having to spend almost $600 to get a back tire fix is hurt him a little bit.
Oh, what a shame he flew off. Yeah, that's no good. But he's managed to get it all together. I know he's a very
Yeah,
proud man and won't accept charity. Um,
yeah,
he just won't. Um,
no,
but I've got a little extra. I'd love to be able to throw his way, but I don't know. He won't take it.
no, he won't. I
I've
actually
tried.
tried to find
I
his.
don't want to-
I tried to find the shop that the only shop there around there that will fix his tire, and I couldn't figure it out. I was going to send the shop money and tell him to put it on his bill. That way he wouldn't have no say about it.
Yeah, then the job's done. Got a
Yeah.
good way.
What's up, John?
Yeah, John. G'day, John not Kansas. Where is it, John?
Ohio. Well,
What
actually, I
part of?
think he's in Florida right now.
Oh,
He's
okay.
on
Yeah, right.
vacation.
Dun,
He's
dun,
on
dun, dun.
vacation.
On the love boat.
Yep.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we'll hit the music studio soon.
That's good.
We'll get into some new music that I can use in my films, and I've got some big rides planned. Up to see Mum, which is it's under 1,000 miles, but it's still a day's
Yeah.
ride.
Uh-huh.
You're dealing with peak hour. Well, I don't know how many million are in Sydney, but there's lots, and I've got to ride through some of that morning traffic. So that'll be an entertaining um, little vlog. I'll probably revisit King's Cross, where I played harmonica for 7 weeks and bought a motorcycle. Just busked on the street and saved up enough to buy a motorcycle. Wasn't a
Yeah.
very expensive one, but it got me moving, and the whole thing was moving. I take it for
Uh-huh.
not so much granted. I understand my roots. Um, here. I came over with absolutely nothing in 1992, and I got off a train from a little country town in Western Australia to a huge international city such as Sydney. Was such an eye opener, and I thought if 1 in 10 people just give me $1 by playing my harmonica on the busking, then I'm laughing. There's so much money here. So yeah, in 7 weeks I had enough for a motorcycle, and I had a little bit of government assistance too that helped, and very cheap rent, and I was able to buy a bike.
Well, that's cool.
Then I rode that all the way up the east coast to a place called Cooktown in far north Queensland, and yeah, man, what an adventure that was. I don't think I'll be doing that again, but you know, there's little remnant. There was a few drive off. You know, I was poor. You know, I sort of fuel up at a fuel station and take off again, and that's a mug's game. You know,
Yeah.
I can't now. I just want a nice, uneventful trips where law leaves me alone, idiot drivers leave me alone, and I'm fine. I'm a happy man when I get to my destination, and that's it. I just want nice, uneventful trips.
Not hitting any
So
road hazards.
yeah, there's enough. There's enough hazards on the road, Frog, with bad condition roads from flooding. We have a lot of flooding in this part of the country, and
really?
it's winter time, so it's flooding. And there are some days and some routes that I won't be able to go on because of the road conditions and what it could do to my bike. It just makes sense not to go.
Now,
But
is that part of Australia more populated than where you came from?
10 to 15 times more.
Ooh.
10 to 15 times more populated. Let's even go at a stretch and say 20% more than Perth. Maybe, yeah, it's huge. The amount of people that are over here rivals living in America. Which, you know, I'm doing the best I can to get there. let's assimilate for a little while. We're very similar.
I can understand that.
Looks like I've got a big black eye.
Well, it's just a shady spot.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, have you had any more trouble from your eye?
Nah, it's all good.
Still doing.
The whole medical now is just concentrating on my lungs. I got to a point because of a course that I was fit enough to ride my motorcycle across Australia in the middle of winter. So I'm really happy with that. That not every sick person can do that. Just jump on a motorcycle in the middle of winter and ride across and still be comfortable. Yeah, there was a little bit of cold, but you know, breathing wise, look, I'm still smoking like a chimney. But you know, for me now to smoke, I've got to walk down to the back of the property and smoke down here. So there's a bit of a ritual involved in it. So I treat it a bit more seriously. And doing that, I see, just smoke your weed, man, or vape your weed. It's good enough. You know, that's so. I've had a couple of puffs this morning. I'm not on the bike today, so I can have a day off the bike. But yeah, you know, there's something about long distance travel over a long period of time. You're on the bike for 6 days. It's just you and the bike. Yeah, you have your hotel room, and it's all pretty nice. And one great thing that happened on the trip was I just rolled into a service station. There was a guy with a West Australian bike, road glide, in front of me. No, he didn't. He had the road glide, not the street glide. He had the shark nav thing. He had all the bells and whistles. He had John's bike. really.
Uh-huh.
And he's turned around and says, "Oh, hey, I know you." And luckily that we struck up a conversation, because the place that we were heading to for accommodation for the night was the same place. I got there, didn't book, so there was no room in the inn for me. I was, "No, you're on your way, son." But I said, "Oh no, I'm camping with me mates. We're all we all got a camp spot together. We just want to
Uh-huh.
lay down our." So that was the only night I needed my bedroll. And that was, well, it wasn't that cold, but the next morning was really cold. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was fortunate, So YouTube paid off by knowing that guy. I was able to um, get into their campsite and
Yeah.
have something safe off the road and in a nice place. I didn't have to go back into the dusty town, because it's full of mining dust and it just affects me breathing. We're out in the bush a bit, in the outback resort is not so bad, and it was cheap, so I was glad for that. Would have cost me maybe $200 for the night if what I really wanted to do to get a room. It was a long day. I'd ridden a thousand kilometres,
Uh-huh.
750 mile. But let's call it 750 mile is about 1,000 k's, maybe a bit less, but
Yeah.
um, it's sort of there's a pretty, that's still a long way, you know. 1,000 k's is 10 hours. It's about 100. It's about an hour for every 100 kilometres,
Uh-huh.
because you've got roadworks, you've got things that slow you down. But when you're going, you're going. It's all good. Um,
Uh-huh.
it's you're going. Yeah. All
And
right.
Robert
Carry
said
on.
a long journey is supposed to be a healing, I've heard. Well, it absolutely is. The
Look at me.
longer you're out
I'm
riding, the the better you'll feel afterwards. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Of course. I mean, we are so much. So how bike? What's going on with your motorcycle?
I'm still waiting on one damn part. I'm about to lose my mind. Here it is,
Okay.
July. I've got 5 rides in the early spring, and that's been it. And I've
So
actually
when
I postponed my home incarceration for winter because I thought I was going to get the ride, and I still haven't got the ride yet.
oh
All
fuck,
I need is a
am I
yeah,
talking to an inmate? I am
yeah,
prisoner of the state.
yeah.
Oh, I can't I can't be I can't be seen with prisoners and riffraff. That's terrible. Fucking terrible. Oh no, my reputation. Oh dear. Ah, God bless. God bless. Ah, yeah,
Uh,
fucking. Anyway, this is as long as Lolly doesn't mix up hot water and jam and throw it in your face, you're all right, brother. I don't
yeah.
argue with her. I was watching
What's
a
up,
little bit of
process?
Mr. In Between. Hey, Process said that the guy that did your introduction
Hmm.
to your new.
Yeah,
I love it. I love the music. I love the
yeah.
imagery of the frog jumping.
He's a
It's
very
very.
talented man.
He is, man. And it's good to see Evil Rick in the chat. G'day, Evil Rick. Dave here. Coming out to you, man. How are you, brother? I know Evil likes to ride.
Yeah,
Two
he had a
four
little.
ones. Well, he just
Yeah,
loves to
two
drink.
four just moved. 2-4 just moved too.
Go on. I need to know.
That's all he said is that he moved, and I guess he's trying to
Okay.
keep it all from us. He's
Well,
incognito.
it makes for good content. It makes for good
Yeah.
content what we're doing. You know? But I'll spend a little bit more time, and then I'm going to go and do a few things.
All
Mainly, I've
right.
got to fix up. I've got to fix up the drum kit and tune it all up and get it tight. And it's a little bit unloved and neglected, so it needs it actually needs me to really pull the whole thing apart, clean everything, and then it'll have a ring again.
Yeah.
Dust and everything does muffle the sound of the drums. It's amazing, and when we're so finicky about recording um, the sound of the drums, we place mics in every drum, and then the ambience of the cymbals and everything, and then we run it
Yeah.
through a phaser machine or a phaser pedal. We run the drums through a phaser pedal, and it's the most incredible sound. So I try and
Yeah.
get that. Uh, I just wanted to do 70s rock. You know,
Hmm.
look, I make mistakes. I'm not that technically brilliant, but I love some of the feel I get out of some of the music and some of the support that I've got for music now, and the blurring of what's real music from me and what's AI is really good. I actually really,
Yeah.
uh, I've been working on that AI to my
Hmm.
advantage and trying to make um, the AI work very much for me instead
Uh-huh.
of for it. So I feed the music in, I put the lyrics in. Um, it can, then I can ask it to change subtly or a lot or remix it, or so it's just a great little tool to help me keep feeding the sausage factory that is YouTube, because it
Yep.
is a sausage factory that just wants more and more and more content. So,
Yep.
you know, you got to come up with ideas, you got to come up with things that are going to interest people. Um, and I think 6 episodes of riding across Australia was just too much. I've got that if you want to see it, but I don't have a little concise, um, less than 45-minute movie of getting across. So it was cool.
Yeah.
I sort of explained everything on 6 Live the other day. Okay, no worries, 2-4. Um, yeah, cool, mate. I'll have a bit of a rewatch of 6 Live.
And
But bang
Process
on.
says he needs a
Yeah, that
good
was
drum chat. He likes to talk
okay.
music, and he has his own studio equipment. Everything that you hear from him is he played each instrument himself. So
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him. I know I'm subscribed to his channel. I don't know how much
cool.
content he's making. Um, but like, I've got to clean the bass guitar, de-string it, clean it all up. I've found by cleaning everything up, um, a certain sort of muffle goes, a certain it feels new. You've had some part of understanding the instrument, the guitar, well, but then we've got the old keyboards, and then we run everything through an old 70s echo machine. It's similar to what
Uh-huh.
Pink Floyd do,
Yeah.
everything through an echo machine, and it just, well, I love that music, so why not play it? If that's
Yeah.
what, I don't need to have the latest pop hit. Um,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm more interested in making music that is atmospheric, that can fit with my visuals that I produce on my GoPro. Um, and not everyone's going to dig it, but a lot of people do like the whole fact of when I was riding up those mountains and I had that piano and drums going, it was sick. It sounded cool, not commercial, but not
Oh, we're losing.
we're out and back.
Yep, you're back.
It's just it's the internet here isn't good, but that's all right.
Uh-huh.
It's being able to talk to you. Well done for getting all the comments too, by the way. You're running the show cool, mate. You've been on it now for an hour.
Yep.
Okay?
Uh,
So I
I'm
think you've done
I'm
the show.
I'm sorry,
I
process.
just don't.
I can't share the link. Lolly had to do it, and I don't think she's still in the chat anymore because she's with a friend at the hospital, and I'm not sure how to do it. She's the one that got Dave on, and I'm sure it was in the chat, but I'm sure it's gone by now.
The
I
chat,
should have pinned
but
it.
because that's all right. It's definitely at the beginning of the chat, but the YouTube
Yeah.
chat, StreamYard chat. How cool was that? That was a synchronized draw on our cigarettes, Sprog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just synchronized
Yeah.
drawing of the bag. We're just going to get a synchronized cough together, and then we've yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I really need to quit smoking too because they raised taxes on cigarettes here in Indiana, $2 a pack.
Wait till they do it. $75 a pack, mate. They follow the Australian model. That's what they're doing. They're following the Australian model. The government has made so much money out of us poor addicted souls, and
Uh-huh.
it's so $100 for 30 grams of tobacco. I tend to be keeping my dog ends a lot more now because
Yeah.
you know I'm known to re-roll up a dog end and go, my God, why are you still doing this, bum of a man? And but still, that's the power of the addiction. It won't even uh, stop me from being a bum of a man. When I live in such a beautiful place, and I don't really take advantage of the camellias and the azaleas and the rainforest at the back of me. So I've got a lot of decisions to make, and smoking is a real big one that needs to go. But
Yeah.
it's not about that now, and I think what happened was when I get a bit anxious and stressed, I like having a puff of anything. Yeah, having a puff of anything, mate. Stop drinking beer. I've definitely stopped the Jacks. That was no good for me. Drinking that pre-mixed Jacks made me very fat in only one part of my body, the belly. Don't look so good. And there's some better possibilities of finding romance and love over here, much more than in Perth. So I'm not on the hunt, but I'm not going to diss it if it shows its face. I may even clean my face up a little bit and sort of, um, show the other sex that maybe I can provide a home, maybe I can provide for them. Definitely a great time on the bike anyway. A
Yeah.
load of rubbish.
It
Fuck
seems
'em.
like every time I try to quit, I just want to smoke even more, and I'm like you. I
Yeah.
get something on my mind, and I smoke even more.
Oh, the frustrations of not being able to ride would be killing you, my dear frog.
Yeah.
I don't mean to highlight the issue, but man, I'm riding for you. Is the best thing. When I jumped on the bike yesterday to go for a little ride down to the shops, I realised my danger level of riding around here has increased 500%. The roads are bad, they're thin, if I'm not 100% switched on, I could easily drive into a car because the roads are so thin and bendy and twisty, and there's trees, and so it's got to be switched on 100% over here. And I don't want to fucking go just yet, so I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
understand.
be someone who haunts your house because I never really understood the light. The light, the light. There we go. I've segued back to mythical themes. Take over.
Alrighty. Ray, I'm trying. For some reason, it's just not working. I'm
Oh,
sorry, process. I just can't get it. Let me turn this off here. Catch up
yeah.
with these comments.
Are you able, Frog, to go to the beginning of the chat? And
Uh,
you're just scrolling right up. And if you see that
see.
link, you can. But it will all be on your YouTube feed. It won't be on the StreamYard feed. That's where we're coming to you through YouTube, not
Yeah.
StreamYard. I wonder if that helps a little bit
Let's see
because
here.
and
There's
it'll
where
be
you
a
came in.
yep.
Haha.
Just pin that comment and bang. Oh, it'd be good to have a bit of a yik yak with the process about the process of drumming.
So, I guess I hit the star, maybe? Does that pin it?
Mythical's just put it in the chat. So bang,
Okay.
dang, you're done. You're done.
All
I hope
right.
it's been for our viewers on your show that you're doing quite well without Lolly, but Lolly's around. She's keeping a watchful eye on proceedings, making sure making
I don't burn it
making
down.
you don't burn it down. You don't stuff it up too much. I think you've done really well, mate. Anyway, let's see if he comes in. So the link's there. Oh, how many participants are you allowed? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Let's see.
Yeah, there haven't been many mythical themes, but then talking about the nature and the gardens, well, that's been the theme a little bit um, in this episode. Has that gone much off what you were saying? Because you were talking about the spirits in your house
Yeah.
and um, how you're cool with it. But when they start moving stuff around, you're not so cool with it. Just leave
No.
more stuff.
Yeah. Like, I still haven't found my fuck cancer hat's been missing for probably close going on 3 months now. I wore it every day. And
Mm.
it ain't like there's a whole lot of places that I go to in my house that I'm not going to find it. And I just can't find it anywhere.
Mm. Can you ask them maybe to just present it, please? Give it back.
Yeah, I
There you
haven't done that. I need to.
go. Yeah, I
'Cause,
think this is your place and your time. You're the living. You're the one who's important. The spirits had their time. They just refused to go to their next place. They don't understand. Maybe they don't believe. Um, that could be a reason why they hang around.
yeah, yeah, it could be. Uh, process says it can't roll it up that far. See if it got pinned. I hit the star, so I don't know if that pinned it or not.
Did it pin on the StreamYard chat or did it pin on the YouTube chat?
I have no idea. I don't see
Yeah,
a
that's
pinned comment.
okay.
So
That's all right. Process the last comment from Lolly was there. It is again. There, look at that. Rames Moto Life has just
yeah,
pinned it because he is the boffin
yeah,
of
he's a
computer.
lot more knowledgeable
Um,
about this stuff than most of us.
the boffin, Rames Moto. How you going, mate? Made it to the other side of the country, and I'm here with Frog because a lot of my audience has come through Frog and Frog's recommendations of my channel. So that's really cool, Frog. Plus, you were a
Yeah, I
knight
try.
in shining armor, mate. How you going, mate? You good?
I'm here.
Hey, process.
Hey, okay. The ghosts are rattling. Just trying to get in here with Spooky. So
Yeah.
I have so many questions for other drummers that might be able
Good.
to help me with this old Gretsch Catalina custom here. Um,
Well, if I can't help, how about boxing it up and sending it to Australia?
oh yeah, I got some friends in Australia, but I'm
A Gretchen
also
is a thing.
using the Fender Deluxe with the Gretsch. We run everything through the mixing board that's analog to the reel to reels.
Oh
Right.
man,
And then
it is.
it goes down here to the audio interfaces to the supercomputer brain. But I've got to set up the new skins. I got some new what are they? Evans heads.
Evan Ted's.
Yeah, and we should probably have a whole nother day on that. But anyway, Frog, it is so good to see you, my friend.
It's good to see you, man.
I'm on self exile home arrest.
Okay.
I've
Holy
been
In
smokes.
Sydney for our incarcerated brother.
yeah, I've been what is that, self isolating or quarantining before it was cool.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
we should definitely have a music chat sometime. But I got something special for you, Frog. I think I heard some about you getting a little older this month.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, in about a week and a half.
21 again.
I
Lucky.
wish. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go through that shit again.
Well,
It ain't like I'm still making good decisions.
well, you know what? There's never ever been a good decision. A good decision is that you're still alive.
That I am.
You know
By
what
the
I
grace
mean?
of
Out of all the
God.
bad decisions, the good decision was to survive.
Yeah.
But
And as for a drummer, the best decision is that you have the drum key.
oh yeah, definitely multiples.
Good.
Yeah, I got
Good.
got the chuck that goes to the drill, which I don't like to use. Then I got the standard one, the old school version that hangs on a necklace, and then I got the
Yep.
one that's got kind of a torque wrench style one.
That's cool. That's what you want.
I don't have a tuner, so I do the tops and the bottoms by ear, and I'm fucking horrible at drums. I'm a guitar player, and like right here's the bass, and the guitar is sitting right here. So I'm a guitarist, but
I'm
One of the guitars.
for that technical stuff, I'm going to err on the side of you're going to have to Google that, brother, and watch a shoot on just tuning the first drum.
yeah,
I can, but there's also a damned tool that you can buy from a music shop that sits on the and gives you that right tune.
yeah, it's like a pressure gauge.
What I do is I make them. Okay, the left tom-tom's got to be higher in tautness than the right tom-tom. What I have done in the past is I've got that top skin how I like it, and that bottom skin I've turned the fuck right up. I have really tightened that.
Oh yeah,
So it's so that ping seems to come through in the recordings.
So
Um,
check this out. Check this out. I'm using the Evans reverse dot snare heads that's got that coated circle in it. And then I use a frosted head, so it's a little bit darker for that 70s sound. Okay.
yeah, okay.
Then I use an EMAD system, which has its dampening is built into the ring of the drum itself, so you don't have to put pillows and shit in your kick drum. All right. I just use the.
It's like you spent the money.
Yeah.
You spent.
And then you were talking about miking techniques. Do you ever make a sub kick like this? It's a 10-inch guitar amp speaker, vintage speaker, in a 10-inch shell, but it's a microphone. So it's a sub kick. So you get the low frequencies of
Yeah, right.
the sub, but you can make those real quick out of a 10-inch speaker. You get them low frequencies for the.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll have to have a whole
That's
day
a little.
about that, buddy.
That's a little bit advanced. That's an advanced course for me. I basically get two microphones through a tape deck in the center of the room, cross them over, tape them up, and go record, and it comes out fine. But
Yeah.
I think
So
just a microphone close to the tom-toms, but at the front of the kit seems to pick everything up.
oh yeah.
And then I'm not that really worried because I'm going to run that then through a phaser. That lead of the mic, I'll go that through a phaser button, and hopefully I can get that sort of phase drumming sound.
Oh yeah. It sounds great. So what I have set
So
up is
anyway,
what I got going on is two cable snakes that are sitting right here. So the two cable snakes run into the analog board. The analog board runs into a 4-track reel-to-reel. I drive the hell out of the tape to get that warm saturation. Then I run it through the phaser. But we should have a whole nother day on that kind of topic. But Frogman, I got something for you.
Okay.
And I just, it's just been getting it over there. So, I just wanted to pop on, say hi. David, I don't know, Dave, I think your channel is linked in there. I'll link up and I'll subscribe if you have a channel. And I think they've dropped mine in there.
Yeah.
So maybe I could get some more advice. Look at that beauty. Oh, shit. Yep. That'll make some time. But
that'll make some noise.
Hell yeah. Well, like I said, we'll have to have a conversation about that. And I'm sorry I caught the end of it, but when we're messing with this music and this sound, I believe that there are frequencies that are the paranormal. You know what I mean? There are the paranormal. There's frequencies that we're tapping into that are in the ethers, right?
Yeah.
The microphones can pick up spirits. It's just like the ghost box or any of that stuff. If you're playing around with microphones and you're, messing with the mojo, you can definitely get on the spirit train. I think that's one thing we do as musicians.
Those microphones will pick it up.
Oh yeah, and then the technology, spectrum analyzers like a sonogram or a sonograph, any of that stuff, even an equalizer can pick up frequencies. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I haven't seen you in a while.
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry to hear about the everything going on in the goings on. Fucking long arm of the law.
Yep.
But I'm gonna let you guys get back at it. But we should definitely have a day where we shoot the breeze about it. David, it's really nice to meet you. And
I'll make. Holding a mirror up to you, brother. I'm digging the red bandana, you know.
Oh, it matches
Fucking,
my eyes.
you're the legend process. I've heard you. That matches my eyes. Now, look, we're very much the same sort of people, mate. We're just in different parts of the world.
Yep.
I certainly don't have the same musical equipment you guys have got, but we've got something, and things need to be done that are, yeah. If you want to tune the drums properly, get a YouTube tutorial, or just do it yourself. I would say tighten the bottom skin, which is a thinner drum skin,
Yeah.
usually at the bottom of the drum, and tune your top skins, which is what, the frosted black dot, or
Yeah.
what
Yeah, they're the frosted.
drum skin? Oh, that's it. I think I'm out, mate.
Yeah, they're the frosted. The
Blimey.
EC2S's. They're the frosted Evans. And I also use the EQ pods for
Look,
like dampening, like moon gels for dampening the top of the heads.
Yep.
But we'll have to get on that on another day when we're not, in the ether. I just wanted to say hi to you guys, and you guys started to say, somebody said music. I'm a solo act, though. I work alone nowadays, so I don't play with a group or anybody. I play with myself mostly. I find it easier so I have to do the drums, the bass, the guitar, and the mixing and the mastering all by myself. I got out of the
But it
business.
turns out great.
But
no, you have more freedom to do the music that you want to do. Right.
Yeah, but it's also nice to
there is a
drum.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'll rattle off a quick beat now to see you can have a listen. I don't know how good it's going to be, whether or not I've still got
Yep, he froze up for a minute. See if we get him back.
Service or reception. I know I didn't.
What's up, Jeff? Got a ghost that looks like Dave. Yep.
Hey, Frog, link David's channel to me, and I'm just going to watch.
People should still be there.
Okay, it's Evil Rick put it in the chat.
I love you guys. I'm going to just watch for a while, but we'll get back together and we'll do a music day or something.
Okay, that'd be cool. I've lost everybody. Let's see if Dave can come back on here. Let's see. Why it didn't go all the way out. There we go. Let's see. Nope, Dave's not back. Glad you could make it, Jeff. Good to see you here. Dave and Process has been talking about drums and music, trying to help me out because Lolly had an emergency. She had to go help a friend. She needed to go to the hospital. And I'm not real good at this, so Dave come on, tried to help me out, and then Process showed up, and he loves music. Dave does his music, so they were talking about drums and music and such, tools of the trade. I guess I've lost Dave altogether. Give him a couple more minutes and see if he can get back on. And being how we got sidetracked, we'll do another live next week, and we'll go over some of the video parts from the spirits here in our house and what's happened to Lolly. She can explain it a lot better to what happened to her than I can. But she was greatly affected. She they seem to toy with her emotions because she's an empath, and it's not good for her. I end up doing a cleansing on the house. I did a cleansing on the inside of the house. I did a 4-corner cleansing on the outside of the house in the inside of the house, you take holy water and say a prayer and put a cross on every wall, every outside wall, or any mirror. I do the mirrors too, because spirits can travel through mirrors, which I think most of these don't. I think they come from the sinkhole that's in the caves that's underneath the house. I think that's why this is so bad here. Because even my neighbors have said that they've experienced stuff at their house too. Yeah, and I don't see Dave coming back. Well, I would like to thank everybody that showed up and hung around and listened to this foolishness that we've had on tonight. I know a little off topic, but it's always good to hear from Dave. Dave just moved, talking about his new situation and his new moving on the whole other side of Australia. So that's always a big adventure for anybody having to move. I appreciate Process coming on for a minute, saying hey. Process is the one that probably one of the first people I ever talked to here on YouTube. I caught him on a live at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he actually let me on his show when he really didn't know me for shit. But we've gotten along really good, and he's been a big supporter of mine. He's helped me. He's the one that's done my intro, whatever it's called, and everybody loves that. He did a really good job. He's very talented, as well as Dave. I love hearing both their music, especially when Dave plays his harmonica. Just something about it, the sound of a harmonica I really like. I guess it's that bluesy sound. So I'll be jumping off here. I appreciate everybody coming. And we'll see you next week. We'll do a live instead of a video, and how we got messed up tonight. So peace out, everyone. And thanks for your help, Evil Rick, putting everybody's link in. I really appreciate that. Like Evil Rick says, be bad, or at least don't get caught being good. See you later. Remember to be bad. Peace out, y'all.